Welcome to the Boston Red Sox Newsfeed pregame report for Friday, April 21st, 2017. This is Nick Tasso reporting for CLNS, a leading online provider of audio-visual coverage for the Boston Red Sox. After winning in extra innings yesterday, after a great pitching performance by Chris Sale, the Sox are now 10-6. They will visit the division leaders Baltimore Orioles, who sit 10-4 on the year. This is game one of a 3-game set. Keep an eye though on the weather, as this game has potential to be delayed, but latest reports is that most of the rain will pass before first pitch. We will see the rematch between Drew Pomeranz and Dylan Bundy. In that game, the Sox won in a landslide 8-1. In the first game at Fenway Park, Pomeranz dazzled the home crowd, throwing 6 strong innings of one-run ball. He was also able to strike out 6 batters in that game. His last game, however, was pretty poor against the Tampa Bay Rays, as he couldn't even finish the 5th inning. As for Dylan Bundy, he didn't pitch too poorly in the first game, even though the Red Sox scored 8 runs. He went 6 1/3 innings and gave up 3. The biggest problem was that he only struck out 3 batters, and it was the bullpen that gave up the majority of the runs. Missing from that game was Jackie Bradley Jr., who will be back tonight after missing 12 games from his stint on the DL. Bradley played in just 4 games, collecting 4 hits and 2 RBIs before being placed on the DL. And as always with Jackie Bradley Jr., he brings his great defense back to center field. The biggest news of the day, though, is that Xander Bogaerts is dealing with a swollen left thumb. The good news is that it's not fractured and that he can still take ground balls. Bogaerts is bothered by it when swinging the bat. It's unknown how long Bogaerts might be out at this point, but he is listed as day-to-day. The forgotten man early on this season has been Brock Holt, who now finds himself on the DL due to vertigo. The last Red Sox notable player who dealt with vertigo is no other than J.D. Drew. Vertigo is a serious illness for a ball player, as it could throw off their timing. In addition, flying can bother vertigo. It's unknown when Holt will be ready, but by placing Holt on the DL, the Sox didn't need to make any additional roster moves to make room for Jackie Bradley Jr. As for the lineups tonight, it starts off with Dustin Pedroia at second base, the rookie Andrew Benintendi in left field, red-hot Mookie Betts in right field, followed by Red Sox batting average leader Mitch Moreland playing first. Hanley Ramirez does drop to 5th as the designated hitter. The aforementioned Bradley Jr. bats 6th, with Sandoval playing 3rd and batting 7th. Christian Vazquez will catch, while Marco Hernandez will fill in for Xander Bogaerts playing shortstop. And for the O's, righty Craig Gentry will bat first and left field. Adam Jones will man center field, with third baseman being Manny Machado. Lefty masher Mark Trumbull will bat cleanup. Chris Davis will play first for the Birds, with Wellington Castillo catching. Trey Mancini is the DH, Jonathan Scope at second base, and finally we have J.J. Hardy, who is playing shortstop. Tonight's first pitch is 7:05 p.m. And make sure you check back at CLNS after the game for the best in Red Sox post-game coverage. This has been Nick Tasso for CLNS.